And more on this story now. It's another cyclist struck by a truck overnight in the GTA. This happened less than 24 hours after a female cyclist was seriously injured in Little Portugal. Now, this time it happened in Mississauga. We're live at the scene near Dixie Road and Midway Boulevard. That's just south of Derry Road. It remains closed off for the police investigation, as Carrie had mentioned. A male victim was sent to hospital with critical injuries after being struck by a tractor trailer just after 3 this morning. It was yesterday morning that a female cyclist was struck near Dufferin and Dundas. Again, we'll bring you the latest on this story throughout the morning, including more on that traffic backup. Peel Regional Police are appealing for witnesses to come forward after 4 people were stabbed on a bus in Brampton. It happened last night, and that was just after 9 o'clock near Queen and McVean Drive. All of the victims were taken to hospital, but none of their injuries are considered to be life-threatening. A woman is now in custody, but so far there's no word on a motive. Anyone who was on the bus at the time being asked to call police. The saga between the TTC and Bombardier reaching a screeching halt this morning. That's after the manufacturer said most of Toronto's new streetcars will need to be sent back to Quebec. That's for repair. And that's because a serious welding defect could see the vehicles fail prematurely. That's according to a lengthy investigation by the Toronto Star. Bombardier says 67 of the 89 streetcars it already delivered need to be taken out of service and fixed. That process could take up to 19 weeks per streetcar, and the TTC says it is extremely disappointed by that news. A former Ontario PC leader, Patrick Brown, wants back into the political game, registering to run to be Peel's first elected regional chair. Brown abruptly quit as leader of the Ontario PCs in January. It's after 2 women came forward claiming to have been the victims of sexual misconduct. He's adamantly denied those claims and has filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the network who first made the claims public. Brown was a longtime MP in the Barrie area and had previously served on Barrie Council. The regional chair job is nonpartisan and is now he's one of 6 declared candidates. He sent out a tweet yesterday saying, "Filed my papers this morning to run for Peel chair. Looking forward to fighting for the people of Peel." On the election trail, Doug Ford promised to scrap the cap and trade program, and now that he's premier, he's delivering on that pledge. In a statement, Ford says that he's winding down the program aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions, but says that he will honor certain contracts already designed. Now, like they include those homeowners who have signed deals for new energy-efficient insulation and window retrofits. The premier says cap and trade is a little more than a cash grab that does little for the environment. Critics say canceling the program is not only bad for the environment, but will leave Ontario on the hook for billions in legal fees and penalties. Ford has promised to reduce gas prices by 10 cents. A family and friends of that Thai soccer team trapped in a cave now for 11 days are optimistic. They say that they've seen a glimpse of the boys. Video from deep in the cave shows the team wrapped in foil warming blankets, introducing themselves on camera, telling their loved ones they're in good spirits. They became trapped when heavy rains flooded the cave they were exploring after a game in late June. The boys will need to be taught how to dive or wait for the waters to recede. Officials have already said there will be no rescue effort made today. In the meantime, volunteers are hard at work preparing food for the divers to deliver to the team while they wait. And here is a live look now where the rescue efforts are centered in the northern part of that country. Thai Navy SEAL divers are on scene once again today. There's obviously concerns about water levels, and with the rainy season just approaching, time is not on their side. All right, we'll send it down to Winston next.